All right, well, we'll get Nick Vortex's answer out of the way, and then we'll take a piss break.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way. As far as let's get my answer out of the way.
Skip him.
Take your time, Nick.
No, you mother. We're going detailed. No. Old school. Now you got to remember, old school for me is a lot further along than
yeah, because you
Grandpa Delicious. One of my favorite ones.
Carlito and who?
Oh, fuck.
Not that far along.
Got him. Booyah.
The Macho Man, Jake the Snake angle.
That was a good one.
91, 92.
Is that when the freaking Cobra bit?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That's
Jake
good
the
stuff.
Snake was fucking cold back then.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
The thing was, it was just post Ultimate Warrior beating Macho Man and getting him kicked out. So he lost the career match. Macho Man turned babyface with the big reuniting with Elizabeth. That was like one of the most emotional moments in the ring ever.
Mm-hmm.
So they got married, and Jake the Snake, and I guess it was the Undertaker at the time. There was a snake in one of the gifts, and Jake the Snake came and crashed the reception. But there was one instance where there was the snake bite, where Macho Man was throwing wild punches after he got bitten, and Vince McMahon was like, "Oh, they didn't take the venom out of that one."
Oh, and it was just that was hard to watch.
And she ran out, and
scared the shit out of me.
She was crying, and Jake's just standing there, and he's got the snake, and he keeps hitting it on the head, and he's all pissed off.
He's all chewing on his arm. He was chewing on his arm.
Oh, yeah.
He's like tied into
freaking two blood drops.
Yeah.
Came down.
And then and Roddy
That's
Piper
on Saturday
came
Night
out.
Main Event.
And the thing about it was, how do you fake that? How do you fake a snake biting a dude's arm?
You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
So Macho Man's throwing these wild punches like he's got
a fall.
Yeah. So he's throwing these wild punches like he doesn't know what's going on because of the venom and stuff. And then later, I think it was later, I might have this wrapped around. He came in and Jake got the better of him again and gave him like 3 DDTs, and Macho Man's unconscious.
That was at the Tuesday in Texas, because I talked about that
And
in
while
one of the
they're
other ones.
holding him, he's doing this to Elizabeth. Look in my eyes when I'm doing this, and that was just, it's like chilling because just the way, because I mean that was Jake. He was psychological.
Exactly.
The whole time. It was just it was like almost scary the way he was like, look at me.
I brought up that exact same moment in one of the other ones.
The slap was weak.
Oh, because he stomped.
He ruined it because he stomped with the slap.
It killed me.
He should have just lit her up. I mean, that would have been. I mean, I hate saying slap a girl around because it's
slap a hoe. That's what I'm saying.
Unless Savage would have legitimately whooped his ass for that.
I mean, he should have snagged her because it would have been really for the good of the business on that one.
But yeah, up to that point, it was good stuff.
What I don't remember is, was there ever a blow-off match?
I think Savage did get the best of him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, so it's cool that he always had that black glove on to get the snake out. He made it more believable.
Yeah.
It's a poisonous snake out with his glove.
When he had him bite his arm.
Yeah.
I remember the blow-off match, actually. I can't remember if it was Saturday Night's Main Event or not, or what have you, but they did a spot somehow where Jake Roberts hurt his ribs, and it looked pretty legit. Of course, I was a mark back then, but he's writhing around and selling, he didn't even bump. He just kind of collapsed, holding his ribs, and laid down, and Savage hit the elbow and pinned him.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was the blow-off. I could be wrong.
Another good old school gimmick was the Savage Flair from WrestleMania 8, where with the pictures of Elizabeth that Flair took.
Yeah. I don't know how old school that is, though.
It was kind of on the fence.
You gotta remember who he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because Ric Flair had Photoshop was the underlying issue, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he had Photoshopped.
So I guess it wouldn't be old school. But as far as new school gimmicks go, I would say storyline-wise, new school, the higher power gimmick was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
I hated that gimmick.
Really? With the Undertaker had his whole fucking crew, and then
that's when the Undertaker was the best, man. We had
when he
was the demonic Undertaker.
He would hang people. That shit was crazy.
You gotta remember, I'm Southern Baptist.
That's true. I'm Catholic. So.
He's also.
But you used to dance on the way to the. You used to dance.
Yeah, didn't you?
His dad would come see him do the gay gimmick.
No,
because you danced, or
for a while, he would not come see me at all because of the gay gimmick. But I mean, the last show I did, he came and saw me. He's over that now.
Right.
Before we take a piss break, another great old school gimmick was when the Four Horsemen beat the shit out of Dusty Rhodes. Mm-hmm. They handcuffed him
to the truck
and beat his ass,
and they blacked it out.
Yeah,
so, your imagination goes crazy thinking about bones sticking out.
He's screaming.
Oh yeah,
it was great. They put him in a car and just jumped out and just jumped.
If you have the Four Horsemen DVD, check out that.
I got to finish it. I hadn't finished it yet. Though.
What about whenever RoboCop saved Sting from the cage?
Oh my god!
Wrestle crap. We had a wrestle crap moment.
On that
The
note,
worst angle ever is the David Arquette bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah, let's not even bring that up.
I think RoboCop should have joined the Horsemen that night.
okay, on that note, I'm going to go use the bathroom.
All right, piss break, folks. We'll be right back with more of this great round table discussion.
Tully, Arn, Ole.
I am Murphy.
All right, we're back, folks, with more roundtable discussion with Mr. Fantasy, Dan Delicious, and
I'm eating grass.
Nick Vortex, the future icon.
This is the grossest thing I've ever eaten.
And the guys are having a great time, as everybody can plainly
I'm
see.
eating grass, and I've got a Jerry Reiner mug. How pathetic am I?
If you was smoking, you'd feel a lot better.
I think Dan, this might be the bottom of the bottom.
The bottom of the bottom.
You just got paid.
This is actually a payout at a Dirty South show.
Oh my God! Really?
Speaking of
All
that,
right, you might see.
hold on. You don't open the can of worms. Speaking of Dirty South, hitting like AB, who's that? That's Archie, right? Running that.
Yeah, he's promoting it.
Come on, Bonnet out or some shit. Come on, you know the answers to these things.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, here.
He don't want to say because he still gets booked.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't.
With his 15-year-old girlfriend.
Hey, you shut up over there.
No, listen.
You're not even in the
Look,
business.
I like Archie, but Archie needs to start wrestling, bro. He wrestled 2 matches. He's been to the hospital twice. Okay,
No way, really?
he wrestled.
Shattered his arm.
He won in DSPW. I think that's what it's called, DSPW. He did the hardcore match, whatever he did with JT Angel. He came back, killed him with a chair. He went to the hospital. We were at a new hot show. I don't know if you were at that show or not. They
Yeah,
get a
that
call.
was when we were at.
Yeah, they get a call. Oh, somebody at James' show went, has been lifeline. We're like, what? Couldn't find out Archie like shattered his arm or something
During a frog splash.
over the top rope or some crap. I don't know.
I know a referee that freaking broke his collarbone counting a 3 count. There's a guy named Tony White. He bills himself.
He's a pussy.
Yeah, he's a pussy. He's freaking old as dirt and needs to quit. But he bills himself as, what's the famous WWE referee?
Hebner? Earl Hebner?
Or Hebner.
No.
Tim White?
He bills himself as Tim White. I'm like, dumb fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say, but yeah. Stop wrestling, man. You hurt 2 matches, hurt twice. That's a hint there.
This is a good point for me to chime in and say that the opinions expressed by any of the members of the panel are those of themselves only and not of Invasion Productions. Because I may or may,
Wait, didn't mean in a bad way. You suck and you should quit. I
I didn't
mean
say
that in a
he
bad
sucked.
way.
I said he needs to stop wrestling because he keeps getting hurt. Is what I said. That's what I said.
I think he should do whatever he wants. But this isn't my round table, it's you guys.
That's right.
So,
Hey,
that being said, now that we've got a little
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah.
now that we've got a little
Oh, I
order,
know. After my
or maybe
shoot, I'll
not.
never get booked again. Not like I was anyway.
Now that we've got order